wheelchair that leans all the way back, and it's actually my favorite position when I'm home, chillaxing, taking a rest, and I put them clothes in the washing machine, okay? So all of them washing, ain't no dirty clothes except the one I got on. That's good, okay? That's good, okay? See, I'm trying to do right, cause she ain't gonna do right. Now, my channel is called Lose Weight With Me, and I have bone on bone, so I've had knee pain. I haven't had a knee shot since last March, but I got one yesterday. And I guess from time to time I have back aches, and then chronic pain. You know, when you go through all the stuff you go through, home care workers, all the stuff, incontinence, all the stuff. My hands hurt so bad that I have carpal tunnel, all the stuff, obesity, morbid obesity, all the stuff. So that's why my channel is called Lose Weight With Me. And I want to come on right quick. My battery is low, but I'm going to try to get 10 minutes out of here and share with you customer service. I drove my car Tuesday. I drove my car Thursday. So I've been driving. And I went to my ortho and I walked in. The doctor couldn't believe it. He was at the front desk wanting to watch me walk through the front door. And he sent me a donation. Yay, Dr. Josh. He used to play for the Detroit Lions. And anyways, you can see our session in my videos because I videoed him. And after that, I went to the dealership to get a key fob, and I sat there for about 2 minutes. Then I started playing my phone, recording it to see how long it would take for someone to come and greet me. So finally somebody came, but the manager, as soon as he saw me, he greeted me. And so I'm like, I can tell you must be the manager. He said, how do I know? Well, he had on a red shirt. And I also told him my last dealership technician, whenever he saw me, he gave me $50. He's like, well, we not balling like that. I said, I know how much money y'all make. So I told my other Angel, I said, I'm about to work with him, because Angel give me $50 every time he see me, because he balling. But they actually pay them very well, so they don't misdiagnose customers. They're like, we pay you well enough, so you shouldn't be misdiagnosing customers. So I like that. But in either case, that was good customer service. But initially, they just sitting there talking, and the one guy on his phone, I saw him, I was watching him. Good customer service matters. Didn't understand that. Now, today, I went to get my hair washed at the beauty school. Y'all know Miss Deborah on the budget. She on disability. She got to pay this mortgage, this pretty house right here. These people want their money, okay? Because until you pay it off, it belongs to the bank. So, anywho, I have been telling the young lady who does my hair, I'm happy that she's doing my hair because she's black. But when she did me a ponytail, I had told her that the teacher put me under the dryer and wrapped my hair because my hair is short. So you put that tape on it and put me on the dryer so that way it'll stay. But she didn't do that. And of course, when I got home, it came up. And then she curled my hair. She washed it and roller set it. She curled it, but when she roller set it, it wasn't no curls in it. Then she curled it with the curling iron, which is kind of how you do it because I've been watching YouTube videos. But when I got home, as soon as I got home, my roots weren't straight. So then I couldn't roll it to keep the style up. Okay, hi Melinda. Oh, you're in Oklahoma? Awesome. Awesome. Welcome. I'm coming to Oklahoma to the trail yard. So then I said, well, let me bring my own rollers, and then you all can roll my hair up. Then I can get them to dry, and then I can just go home with them if I don't have anything to do that night. Sometimes I have something to do that night, so I can look presentable. And I also explained to them that I'm big. I can't be walking around looking throw it away. I can't be walking around looking like I'm in junior high school and I'm learning how to do my hair. And so when the first time she roller set my hair, I said, can you use the tissues? She was like, well, that's for when you have a perm. And that may very well be. However, I know I have natural hair, and I know that typically we use the papers when we roll our hair so we can get it smooth. But then the next time I said, well, can you use some setting lotion? And she said, my teacher told me to use mousse. And okay, all well and good. And I'm explaining to her teacher, because it's a new teacher, not Miss Adira, that my hair has to look good. I cannot walk around looking, I'm losing weight, I'm moving, I'm a YouTuber. I can't walk around looking any kind of way. And I don't mind rolling my hair out. So I show her the picture. And, when Miss Adira is there, she guides her and everything. So last time I came, which was a couple of weeks ago, because they always have vacation, and it's been 4th of July, the teacher was like, oh, you're doing a very good job to her. And she may have been doing a very good job. However, the teacher probably should have checked how she was rolling my hair because it didn't come out right. And I said to her that roller setting is a very common thing. It's not a problem. And I think, this is the thing. Miss Adira told me that this young lady, and she's not young, but if you try to teach her something, she gets offended. And so today when I walked in, and that's neither here nor there, but today when I walked in, she was like, well, what do you want to have done? And I said, I want to get my hair washed and roller set. And I brought my own rollers, then you can do my hair and I get them to dry. And she was like, I said, because I wanted to look like this. And I showed her the picture so I can keep it rolled. And she was like, well, who did that? I said, Miss Adira did that. Well, why don't you go to her? I said, because I can't afford to go to Ulta because it's $57 versus $9.99. So then, I walked over to the shampoo bowl. I said, I want to try to walk over there because when they take this off at that facility, they've been messing it up, so it's not in the same usable order. But I was testing my ability, and that's a very important thing when you have mobility issues, weight loss. But I've been exercising for 1,068 days, so let's just check it out. That's why the theme the other day was let's wait and see. Let's see what's going on. So I walked over, I fitted in the chair. She washed my hair, and then she was like, what she say? She said, I don't know what she said, but she was all offensive. And she was like, how do you, I don't remember what else she said. But anyway, when we got to the chair, I said, let me see if I can sit in the chair, not in my wheelchair. So I sat in the chair. And she was like, how do you want me to roll your hair? I was like, I'll tell you when we get to the chair. And she was like, how do you want me to roll it? I said, it don't matter, whichever way you want to roll it. She asked me 3 times, and I told her, I said, how many times do I have to say whatever way you want to roll it? So when we were at the shampoo bowl, I said, she was telling me, she said, nobody complains about my hair. And I said, I said, that may very well be true, but I know that roller setting is not a major thing. It's a very common thing to be able to roller set natural hair and have it look good. And when she looked at my hair, she was like, your texture is curly. And she didn't know a solution, and probably what she should have did is ask her teacher. But instead, she's like, a solution. I said, well, that's why I asked you to use setting lotion. You can use mousse, but setting lotion is what you put in your black hair to get your curls to look nice and not all knotted up like you a middle schooler trying to learn how to do your hair. And then her teacher came over and she was looking at the roller. She was like, how do you want to do it? And she was like, it don't matter. And I was like, that ain't necessary. Then she tried showing her tail, and she was like, I'm finna go take a break. So the teacher was sitting there rolling my hair, and I'm telling the teacher, I said, all that stuff ain't necessary. I said, she just gets all upset because my hair don't be looking good. And then another student came over, and then she was doing it, and then she had to go because her ride left. But the teacher started roller setting my hair, and then the young lady, you're talking to me like I'm a child. I said, you're the only one raising your voice. I talk to you in the same manner. I tell you the same exact thing. It is not unreasonable for a person to want their roller set to look good. It's not unreasonable. I think she don't understand that it's reasonable to bring your rollers to the beauty shop. That's a regular thing. That's nothing new. And I said, I need the the curl papers and setting lotion. I mean, how hard is that? So then she gets all upset, and someone else comes to do my hair because she was like leaving. And then she gonna tell the student, don't be around take her off of my station. Isn't that crazy? And then the other teacher comes to the other teacher and tell her, you can't be doing her hair. You're going to get fired for that, because they're supposed to teach the student. And I was like, not only is she not showing good customer service, there's absolutely no reason for her to behave the way she's behaving. She's in her 50s. You mean to tell me you don't understand how to? I said, I know what it is she's not confident. She feels she has low esteem. So Miss Adair said that before she left. And I see Miss Adair when I go to altar to get my hair done by her. But in any case, the new teacher was like, well, you are very, it's not your tone, but you're very strong, and everybody is not able to handle that. I said, be that as it may, I've been coming here for 2 years. I'm very nice. I've said the same thing. I like my hair to look presentable. I didn't matter before because I put the ponytail and going about my business, but I'm out and about, honey. And the teacher, she's friends with, she's in the family of my friends, and she's trying to smooth it over. But I said, baby, that woman is too old to be behaving what she's behaving. It's unnecessary. It's not good customer service. And what's the problem? The problem is she doesn't. Okay, if you don't have any customers who have hair like mine, then you ask the teacher. And then the other teacher came over and I was explaining to her. I was like, her behavior is unnecessary. If I tell you I don't like my hair, it doesn't look good, go ask your teacher. Don't get mad at me because I asked you for what setting lotion. I asked you to roll my hair. Yes. So the young lady comes to roll my hair and I'm like, are you using tissue? She's like, yes, okay. And I was like, when I watch YouTube, why we can't discuss it? You make sure it's moist and wet and you spray it. She went and got the setting lotion. Because, see, the first time I asked her for the setting lotion, she said, the teacher told me to use this. Okay. I'm going to tell you the same thing. My hair don't look good. And I showed her the pictures. I said, if you curl my hair or if you roll it, I don't mind rolling my hair every night, as long as I can get some curls. But long story short, the teacher said she'll talk to her. I think I'm going to write a letter to the owners to help them understand to her, because baby, you showing out. You 50-something years old acting like you 20. Hey, I said, baby, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not raising my voice at you. That's why I said, I'm not raising my voice at you. I gave her some grants. I just because I don't like my hair, it's not a personal vendetta against you. Learn how to do it. Watch a YouTube video. Do something. Ask your teacher. It is common to be able to roset somebody's hair. And so I was like ready to go, but I was like, so let's just, I think my hair is dry, so let's just see. Now, I'm gonna roll it back up. Okay, see now? There we go. The young lady did a good job. The white girl finished it. But the black girl, she said, I'll do your hair. She said the type of hair you have, it does better if you blow dry it, then roll it, or roll it or curl it. I'm like, that's fine. Why couldn't she have suggested that? She took it personally. She's not teachable, and she's unprofessional. And the first teacher was like, well, amongst all her peers, she the one talking loud. So the moral of the story is, if we as mature women of a certain age behave any kind of way, then it doesn't set a good example for the other people. I told the young man, I said, you got your friend showing out in front of you. He was like, who is my friend? I said, I don't know. And that's something we're working on in my weight loss program. We're working on managing our emotions a little bit better. I know she's spoiled. She got a nice husband who's taking care of her. And she does her own hair growth oil. So she ain't dumb or nothing. She just has low esteem, and she doesn't know how to be a professional. Because, baby, if you was in a hair store and the beauty supply doing somebody's hair like that and acting that, they're going to cuss you out. They're not going to pay. They're going to give you a bad review. And honestly, Miss Adara said the students nowadays are lazy. They don't listen. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to learn what they don't know. The majority of people who go to hair school know how to do hair. They just need the license. But in either case, don't treat me like that. Don't do that to me. Because, baby, I write a review against you so bad, your head will spin. But I won't do it out of malice. But I will do it to let her know, don't play with me. Because, see, that's how I'm supposed to be trying to treat you because you're fat. But you don't know me, baby. But I don't even care. That ain't even important because she just got no self-esteem. And I would like to lift my sister up. But she want to make me push her down. But I ain't even mad at her. I said back to her when I was leaving. You the one stupid. You the one looking stupid. Those students looked at you and went, now she knows she not even ashamed of her grown self, acting like she 3. She 50-something years old, in beauty school. You don't know how to talk to somebody to help explain to them. And I told her, I said, when you are not confident, it makes me unsure. You've got to proceed with confidence. Baby, you got to fake it till you make it, okay? Okay? And that's okay, because guess what? We forgive people. We don't hold grudges. We give people grace. And that's okay. Because I bet you I done act the fool with folk too, okay? I'm sure I have, because I'm only human. And that's okay. So we're going to give her grace. We're going to pray for her. We're going to say, girl, get yourself together. And I'm glad. I was kind of didn't want her to do my hair no more anyway, because I just don't want my hair not looking good. The little white girl rolled my hair up. This is good. And I didn't even send the hair dry. But you see, it is what? Straight. Because you put that moisturizer on that lighter body. Now you see it's straight. Now we're talking, okay? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I'm going to get my bergamot and oil my scalp. And I said, put some oil sheen on there. So you got some oil sheen back there? Because she went back there and got some oil sheen, put some oil sheen on me. Okay? Now we're rocking. Old school is the best school, okay? I just want to know what's that. Because, see, you can roll that hair any kind of way, and then you can style it any kind of way. All I want to do is look presentable. I'm coming up, y'all. I ain't lost no weight this week, but guess what? I'm coming up, okay? I'm coming up. I'm coming up. Who want to come up here and cut these doggone watermelons? Because I don't feel like it. I need you to cut these watermelons, bake these baked potatoes, go in there and cook some of them vegetables and make me some food prep for next week. I got 2 rotisserie chickens, so we can eat the chicken. Who want to come on over here. And when you get through, wash up them dishes right there. Who want to do that? I washed all the clothes. See, ain't no more clothes. The clothes in the water, in the dryer, and these are clean clothes. So see, I did good. I did good. Who want to help a sister out? Hook a sister up. Okay. Navigating your weight loss journey, navigating your mobility journey, it requires that you look at things a little bit more logically and look at things in their perspective. Don't take it personally. It's not a personal attack against me. And everybody, especially we're all black, everybody wants to smooth the situation over and proceed with understanding. The new teacher was like, I've been doing this for 14 years. I've buried 2 children. I mean, all of that. So we understand that we are adults and we're going to proceed logically, not emotionally. I do kind of feel compelled to write a letter and reiterate the importance of customer service and how to communicate with clients when there's a disagreement and how not to take things personally, because they gave me $500. And see, telling the truth and doing the right thing, it's necessary. If I was in my old self, gaining weight, eating, took my feelings away, I wouldn't address this. But the way to address it is to address it a little bit higher and ask them to really reiterate these conflict resolutions, customer-client relationships, and self-control. And those types of things. That's how you do it. Because hey, I still gotta learn that as well. I still have to learn that as well. Because I'm supposed to finish this girl's book, and she's talking about I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I said, well, pray I am, because I'm going to the farmer's market. I got a class in the morning, and I gotta go to church tomorrow night. So it ain't gonna be likely. And she was like, what you mean not likely? I said, honey, I need you to pray for me. The best I might be able to do is have it Sunday. So because I got a project to turn in tonight. So I'm not perfect. But just because I'm not perfect, see, you have to know, if you're morbidly obese, you have to put things in their category. I didn't deserve to be treated that way. And I stand by what I said. It's reasonable for me to expect to be treated and my hair to look decent. A lot of other people's hair was looking good when they came out of there. It's not unreasonable. And the basic thing that you can do is a roller set. It's a basic way to do it. When she rolled my hair, she didn't even smooth it. She don't even know how to roll hair that good. But the teacher was like, oh, you're doing a good job. I told her that. I said, you should check her work. Don't just tell her she's doing a good job because you're trying to placate her and be her friend. You have to teach her And as a person working with your mobility and obesity, you've got to be able to look at situations and speak out, but be gentle. I know I'm probably firm, but we're adults. What we doing? Putting our big girl panties on, okay? But that's all I wanted to share with y'all. It's been great. We're doing Mind Over Meals. Join it. It's free till next Tuesday. She's gonna be checking. Oh, she bringing that thing on home, okay? And I need that extra motivation to help me get back on task with eating properly, moving better. And see, it's eating, moving, stress, and rest. That's the combination. So I have to make sure it's not just what I'm eating. It's eating, stress, calming down. Because when you're excited, your cortisol make you keep the weight on you. It's blood pressure, it's A1C, it's cholesterol, and it's uric acid. It's not just let me eat to get my body this small. It's let me move to keep my total mind, body, and spirit healthy and productive and in a good place. Make sense? Peace. You know I care about you. I appreciate you. For 14 more days to the Obesity Action Coalition. Please, please, please donate to your sister. Look in the discussion group. Hook me up. I appreciate it. Peace. Bye.